Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Kultan, and this is a free-to-play browser-based naval combat MMORPG. Let's get started. As you can see, I'm in the character creation. It's the basics. When you get started, the game is by big points, so you're going to go in and create your account and all that stuff. And once you log in, you're going to have the Unity 3D engine. But it's nice because the game was developed on the Unity 3D engine, so you can see the graphics are really well done and really nice. Shows how powerful that engine is. So see here in the character creation, you've got two options, obviously, male and female gender. And you can see the icons change with the different ones. But unfortunately, you don't have a lot of selections here. You can't change the different avatar icons. It basically changes based upon your faction and based upon your class. There's three different factions, the Almira, the Kultan, and the Tian. And let's go through each of those. Kind of each one has their, I guess you call it style. Like this one's kind of more Arabian Nights style. This one's a little more European. And then the Tian is more kind of Asian themed. And then with that, you've got the three different classes. The Commander, which is battle-tested, hardened seafarers, kind of more of your warrior type. Then you've got your Adventurers, more survival artists, I guess, along the thief and scout type characters. And then you've got mystics, which are a little along the magic using style. And then you've got different skills and stuff, but we'll get into that in a second. I'm actually going to go with the Kultan, and it looks like based upon the avatar does change, but only based upon your class. So let's go ahead. You know what? Let's go with the mystic. Why not? And let's go female. That looks good. So much better looking avatar. So we'll go with our usual name, and then let's hit create and jump into the game. The game will give me an option if I want to do a tutorial or if I don't. Probably going to run through that because it's pretty quick, and there's a lot of little good things for you guys to see in there. And then if you watch the tutorial, watch me do the tutorial, even though it'll be really nice and fast, you won't have to do it. You'll be able to jump right into it. Alright, so after our little crash, we're back in here and we're in the tutorial. So as you can see, got my name, everything's kind of laid out. You've got some of the game's premium currency here. I've got a little bit of riches, which is basically gold, silver, copper. Currently, I have just 50 of those. And let's move around. So right now, a ghost from the old world. They want me to find one sailor. Not exactly sure where that is, but one thing I do know is that all I need to do is follow this on the mini-map down here in the bottom right. You've got this little arrow pointing up. So I'm going to go ahead and left click. We can zoom in pretty far, which is kind of cool. The water looks really good. We can zoom out pretty far as well. You can see we've got a couple little rapidus, these little monsters or fish things running around. But let's cruise up this way and complete our first quest. I like that the layout is nice and clean, really spread out. So you can see on my monitor here, you've got tons of space where you can see the game world and all the things that you can interact with and stuff like that. So we need to talk to this guy, Vekis Jandermast. So it goes from the old world. Let's go ahead and hit submit, and there we go. And he's got another quest for us, it looks like, and he wants us to go ahead and go to Homburg Arrival. So let's hit accept. And you can see as soon as I hit accept, once again, a different little arrow showed up down here in my mini-map, heading me off in that direction. And we're going to receive these 12 Troll Ember Orbs, which are special ammo, and you can equip those, and they give a little bit of bonus to your actual damage that you do. We can see down here we've got Fire Away, which is essentially we just go ahead and click that, and my guy will fire away at anything within range. And right now we've got standard ammunition equipped. But I like the fact that it's really easy to move around. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. So we've got ships. As far as I know right now, we've got this berth. We've got basic values 69. We can kind of zoom in on some of the more detailed stuff. We can see hit points, repair value, speed, endurance, and vitality. Then we've got our mechanical value. We can zoom in and we can see all of like accuracy, critical hit rate, mechanical defense. You've got a bunch of different stuff going on there. And then you've got the mystic value, which is accuracy, critical hit, and all that stuff based upon the mystic side of things. So you've got different stuff going on for all of these different aspects. You've got different upgrades. It looks like you can upgrade different portions of your ship, get better portions, and then maybe they increase your speed, increase your armor, increase all that stuff. So that's kind of cool. And let's open our cargo hold. Right now we've got nothing. We've got 25 slots that we can hold stuff that we pick up. So let's go ahead and find this researcher. We've got a little bit stronger monsters here, and you can see, let's go ahead and zoom in on some of these guys, see what they really look like. Can we kind of scroll around? We can't scroll around. So the camera is locked in the angle that it's at right now. You can't actually change the camera angle. But you can see some of these guys running around. They almost look like, what were those? Stegosauruses or I believe that's the dinosaur that those guys kind of look like. So let's keep cruising up along this shoreline. I like that the environment is really kind of lush, and like I said, the water looks really good. You can see a lot of the sun coming off of the waves that are cruising in there and stuff. It's really kind of cool to see all that stuff. So let's go over here. Actually, this is where we need to be. We just need to talk to Fenfire researchers. So turn this quest in, get a little bit of more powerful ammunition, and then we got research craze, and we're going to receive a potion of time. Use this item by right-clicking, dragging on it. Command restores 30% of your hit points. So basically, potion of time, which is a healing potion. Interesting name for a healing potion. So let's go ahead and accept that, and we need to go and sink one Chalindra. All right. So where are we going to go? Is that these guys? Is that what these guys were named here? Yep, that's what these guys are named. So let's go ahead and get close. We can right-click on him, and I'll fire away. So you can see I'm firing away on him, and we can keep moving around, and I'll keep firing, which is kind of cool. I don't think it changes anything as far as damage or as far as being able to evade their attacks, other than it looks like their attacks are actually melee attacks. So if I get kind of far away, it looks like I could stay a little ways away, but I got to get kind of close to actually attack these guys. So now let's see if I can stay away and not actually get hit. So I'm actually kiting this guy around, and there we go. I leveled up to level 2. So definitely makes it worthwhile to, a nice little fireworks for when I leveled up. It makes it worthwhile to do this tutorial simply because you obviously level up, and it's nice to go into the more open world of the game with a little bit of level up stuff. So let's go ahead and turn that in, and we need to look for one explorer. So we've got a couple of little things going on over here. It looks like we've got Captain skill. You've just earned the Lightning Strike skill, and then we've leveled up. Some of your values have improved. Take a look at them in the ship management, and then we've got 1,500, and it looks like these ones, yeah, these notifications are early. I just missed them in the beginning. So we can add allies to our ally list. And essentially basically like your friends list. You can see my level there. Can't really click on that. Then you can bring up the bank. Let's see. Let's go ahead and ship management. So some of our value that this was 69 before. So it looks like our hit points improved, our endurance improved. Some of the other stuff is pretty much staying just the same. And then let's actually go, and we got some stuff in our hold now. So let's see what we've got. So we've got these troll ember orbs, special ammo by right-clicking on your command bar or left-click to drag to a specific field. So it looks like we can drag these over here and use those. And we've also got this Lightning Strike, which causes 7 to 13 elemental damage to a target. So we'll have to go try that out. Let's go ahead and let's move through some of this other stuff. So there we go. Here's our crew. You can see Captain Jelena Jensen, experience level 2, 11 of 109 to the next level. Faction class and ship license. So I'm the Guthom Mystic and single-masted ship. You can see here I've got some multipliers. It looks like I can, it looks like I can use premium currency to actually multiply my experience gain and all that stuff. And then you can do 3 hours, 24 hours, or 7 days. I don't even have enough to do the 3 hours. This looks like a gold multiplier, and it is. And then this is a repair multiplier. So you've got some different multipliers, basically some boosts that you can add here. And you can get different trophies with skills. We've got Lightning Strike, Mystical Perfection. So that's passive, so I have it all the time. And then Armored Transport, which is also passive. But this Lightning Strike is actually an active one, so we're going to go ahead and use that in a second. We've also got officers that we can get and add to our ship's crew and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. So let's go ahead, actually let's go back down here, and let's attack this guy, and let's use our Lightning Strike. So let's try this out. There we go. So you see the lightning actually kind of shoots out of the nose of the ship there, and it's got a little cooldown, so it's almost ready. Let's go ahead and use that again. Maybe nope, we actually took him out before we could use it again. So we're now way more power. There's the Lightning Strike. So it actually does quite a bit of damage, which is cool because I mean, it pretty much puts it to where all I need is one more shot on these guys. But let's head off in the direction of this next quest while we look at some of this other stuff. We've got our friends list there. We've got our log book, which is essentially our quest book, or our quest log, so to say. And then you've got Fame and Glory. So permanent effects, price asked by all traders, punishment deactivated, neutral honorary rank. So it looks like based upon your action and you earn honor, you'll head towards, you know, fame and glory, or you'll actually become infamous type of thing. Which that's kind of a cool little aspect of the game. cargo hold, which we took a look at, and then you've got this guild, which is actually still not translated. Kind of interesting to see that. So the guilds are probably not in the game. And then Kultan offers, and this is basically different packs and stuff like that that you're going to be able to purchase and boost up. So let's go ahead and complete some more quests, and let's accept this rescue mission, which hopefully will take us out to hunt some more stuff. See if we. Looks like we're going to be hunting the same guys, these Chalindria, but it looks like. So we're going to be right out here. X kind of marks the spot type of thing. Looks like we've got a couple of fish that are following us around. So let's go ahead and take this thing out. I didn't read the mission, so I don't know if I need to kill these guys to actually get the loot. But it looks like you dropped the loot. It's kind of funny to see the loot. You see it's like all this debris and stuff like that. So it looks like we just double click it, and there's our little wooden puppet, which looks like a little monkey with an eye patch. So we went ahead and pick that up, and now that's in our cargo hold, and we're going to head back over this way to turn things in. So it is a little bit disappointing that you can't actually move the camera around. But overall, I mean, graphically the game looks really pretty nice, as far as, especially since this is a browser game. This is not a client at all. This is a full browser game, right? And you do launch into a little separate browser that's full screen, and you're not dealing with your menu bar and all that stuff. But it's still pretty well done as far as little browser games, especially since so many of the browser games are not like this. But there are a lot more browser games that are moving from client to or games that are moving from client to browser access. Runes of Magic being one. Fiesta recently launched a browser version of that game. So I think you're going to see a lot more games moving to the browser, especially, it makes for such a small download, and it's easy for the game companies to on the fly make changes and all of that good jazz. Now, granted, sometimes it is nice to have a client and be able to house all that stuff on your system and not have to deal with the lag, but so far I haven't had to deal with the lag. Now, granted, there's not a lot of people, I think, in the game, but at the same time, it still shows that that games can be built without a lot of lag and all of that good jazz. So I have no clue what I just got because I was busy talking to you guys and not paying attention. So I have no quests right now. And basically, your fate holds new challenges for you in faraway lands. All right, so what does that mean? So we've got Clemens down here. This is the Merchant Clemens, which I believe that is the cash shop, actually. And PvP mode off. Let's turn that on. We turn that on in here? Nope, we can't right now. So, but we aren't seeing anybody chatting over here. But I don't know that I'm not in a kind of, because I am in the tutorial. So I don't know that I'm not in the little tutorial area. And I thought I was supposed to go up here, but I accidentally hit skip tutorial because I got my mouse up too high. So let's see where that actually takes me, and hopefully it does not crash the game again. But overall, I have to say, it's pretty cool to see these little fun games on the browser. It is a little bit, like I said, it is a persistent world once you get out of here, so hopefully we'll be able to see that right now. You'll be able to see other players moving around in their ships, taking out monsters, open world PvP once you get into the different areas, and you've got the 3 different factions that are kind of, they're not necessarily all warring with each other, but they are not allies either, so you could take those guys out. And there we go, it did crash on me, so I'll be right back. Alright, so there we go. So we did get it. We are out of the tutorial. We are now in the main kind of city, and you can see we've got some more guys. We get the Port Authority we can get a quest from, and he basically wants us to kill a few Rapidus. So we'll go ahead and pick that up, and we'll head out to, he wants us to kill baby Rapidus. So you can see some of the bigger ships that are available, but it's really cool to see kind of some of the different stuff you see underwater. And you see that it's just not this blue water. I mean, they really took a lot of time to put some detail deep into the water and stuff like that. So we've got a bunch of like these little dolphins and stuff that are hanging around. And there we go, baby Rapidus. So these are the guys we want to take out. Let's go ahead and shoot him with my lightning bolt, and he's down. So we got some coins, and actually it looks like this is always something that I find really cool with. Usually with big point games, is this right here. You find premium currency as you hunt around. Now, Drakensang Online does this as well. I'm expecting that games like Game of Thrones, when that comes out, will have that same type of thing. It really kind of is nice to see that aspect in the game, and to know that you can actually earn some of the game's premium currency without having to actually spend real money. Now, granted, it's not coming in droves or anything like that, or these big chunks. I mean, I'm getting just a little bit at a time, but at the same time, I am getting some. So if I want to go ahead and run around and hunt and do all that stuff, and that's how I want to spend my time, then hey, I can actually earn the game's premium currency and not have to spend any money. But hey, if I've got a job and I just want to go ahead and buy the premium currency, then you kind of have both of those options. Let's go ahead and grab a few more quests here, and it looks like one of them wants me to open the Trader Clemens, and I'm guessing that that's going to that guy just came up out of the ground, which was kind of cool. So there he is, the Trader Clemens. So merchant, and you can see all the different stuff, and like I figured, this was your premium currency. Aquamarine, Winged Doll, so you've got a bunch of different cool stuff going on. That's actually my cargo hold, so let's get that out of there. So you've got some little aquamarine dolls, but you can see they're all pretty much consumables and different things like that. And then this gem, I'm guessing, compass with shards to reach hidden lagoons. Well, that's kind of cool. So you got some cool little stuff here. Charge your meridian compass with shards to reach hidden lagoons. So these will actually take you to almost like, it seems like almost instances. So kind of cool stuff right there, and it's kind of cool the way he pops up out of the ground. Let's see, he's got no quest for us. So let's head out, and we need to take out 6 adolescent Octolus. So they're actually down this way, and let's cruise down this way and take them out. Now, have I leveled? I did. I actually leveled up one more time, and let's see what that actually gave me. Let's see here. That was the 1500 we got, leveled up, got lightning strike, and leveled up again, and some of our values changed. So these are our adolescent Octolus, which actually look like squid. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see some of the action. Pretty cool animations. When I get hit, you see big old chunks of my ship. And these guys are... Oh, no, he's not aggro to me. So I was worried that he was actually aggroing on me. But it's pretty cool that you can take and get in nice and close on these things, or you can stay far away. It's nice with some of these monsters that have to hit you with melee to be able to just kind of run around and stay away from them. So we can go ahead and we can attack him from afar. Let's get our other attack going on and start moving around. Zoom out a little bit so I can click around much easier. But it's kind of cool to get in on, get in nice and close on when you're in battle, and actually see some of the action, see the animations. I'm guessing, and so far from what I've seen, all the monsters kind of have different animations, which is always cool to see that. It just shows the little bit of extra time that was put into creating those little animations for the monsters and stuff like that. So, and I'm guessing later on there'll be some pretty big sea monsters, because there's always giant sea monsters. So it's too bad we're not seeing more players running around. I know that this little space right here that we're seeing is when you die, that's where you actually respawn, so keep that in mind. That's where you're going to end up. But it is nice to see that you've got the little X on the mini-map. Now, another cool thing is you can actually click on the mini-map, and we can't move. I thought we could click on the mini-map and bring that up. Let's go ahead and bring up the world map. You can see it only shows what I've actually explored so far, which is pretty cool. Now, can I click on the map? Nope, I can't click on the map. Let's zoom out. You can see even further. Oh, didn't mean to zoom in. And then you get the world map, and let's see what happens when that loads up. So on the world map, you can see right now we're right in this Homeburg, and you can see there's 4, 5, 6 other cities that we can go to, and you've got South Kultan and North Kultan. So it's kind of cool that you've got all this different stuff going on, and you can see all the different areas that you can explore. So who do we need to turn this into? I think it's this guy up here. So let's turn this quest in. Come on. Let's talk to him. There we go. A test. Hit submit. Pick up this last one, reaching for the stars. And the Trader Clemens, what did you want me to call Clemens? Click on the blue button on your right action bar. Alright, so I called him, but what am I supposed to do? Let's actually go to our logbook and see. Call the Clemens, click on the blue bar. Alright. Well, it doesn't really matter because you guys get the basic idea. Like I said, graphically the game is pretty cool. Sound-wise, you can hear kind of different stuff going on in the background. I have the sound turned down a little bit so it's not overpowering my voice and you can't hear what I'm saying or hear this review. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. Don't forget to like these videos because we certainly do appreciate that. And lastly, don't forget to comment and tell us anything we missed or anything you wish we would have covered. If you'd like to play or learn more about Kultan, you can read our full review at MMODen.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.